JR, welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for being patient and waiting for the next video. I know it's been a minute. Having a hard time trying to come up with something actually interesting to talk about. And to be quite honest with you, this topic today isn't necessarily all that interesting. It's just a kind of a bunch of he said, she said, streamer, Twitch nonsense and stuff like that. But there was something interesting that I kind of want to discuss about it, possibly more than one thing. But for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I mean, it's in the title, the whole Pokimane Fedmyster situation. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that I really don't know too much about it. I don't really care that much about the Twitch drama or YouTube drama or the stuff that goes on, but some things do bring up some interesting points and is, I think, worth talking about. Plus, I know you guys are probably definitely interested, especially since anytime Pokimane comes up, it just seems like it's a mess. But I don't know, I kind of felt like some of the things that were brought up here were kind of interesting and worth talking about. First thing I want to address is I'm aware that I'm living like an Oompa Loompa right now. I am sorry. I don't know what to do about the lighting. I'm having some distortion issues. I don't know what's going on. It is like, it's not even that late and yet it is dark outside. It's clouds overhead, all that. The lighting in here is terrible. So sorry. We're living like Willy Wonka today. I don't know what to tell you guys. The second thing I wanted to address is that I really don't know too much about the whole Pokimane Fedmyster situation outside of what I've heard from other YouTubers talking about and things like that. I don't know too much about Fedmyster's past, and all I know is that he got into some kind of issues while living in the house with Pokimane and other streamers as well. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and put out there that what happened in this situation in no way, shape, or form takes away what was going on with Fedmyster and the things he was accused of that he admit that he did. I'm not saying that at all, okay? So I just want to put that out there before people start thinking that this somehow exonerates him from what he did. It does not. Just want to put that out there. I also don't know much about the relationship between Pokimane and Fedmyster. I wasn't going to talk too much on that. This isn't going to be a super long video. What I actually wanted to talk about was one thing in particular, which I wish I had made this video at the time when all this took place, because the first thing I thought when this story came out was, wow. Fedmyster is on his sauvage, okay? His sauvage lifestyle right now. Not savage, sauvage. I just kind of made that up because he went in, okay? I don't know what possessed him to reveal such personal information. I guess basically just to set the record straight, which I understand that, but God dang, did he get very detailed in what they were talking about and the things that went on with them. That was a little too much detail for me. I saw that and was like, okay, I'm not reading this anymore. So basically I saw most of it through other YouTubers, and there's a document out apparently, and I'm not putting that document up here. I'm not reading it. It's too long, and like I said, it's just personal. It's just odd. And that was my first feelings on it when I heard about it. Fast forward, and Fedmyster comes out and says that it was leaked. That he actually didn't put it out there, that it just was leaked by like a close personal friend of his. And he didn't explain why they did it. He just explained that it was leaked and that he did not mean for any of this to come out, and he wants all this to go away. Right. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I have to agree with the Quartering. If you guys don't know, he's another YouTuber, does commentary and stuff like that. Very huge, way bigger than me. I enjoy watching his stuff, and he actually talked on this, and he said that he does not believe Fedmyster, and I kind of have to agree on that. It's just very odd to me that something like this would get leaked. Not to mention, what was leaked was more so, it didn't look bad on Fed to me. That's why a lot of people are coming down on Pokimane, saying that she was being manipulative and let him on and stuff like that, which I mean, I'm not going to get too much into, because that just speaks for itself. I'm not going to sit here and say what Pokimane meant to do, but the way it looked, definitely yes. It definitely looked like that. All you guys have to do is go look at that document. I'm sure it's still up somewhere. I mean, there's text conversations in there, and there was a specific text conversation where I was like, Wow. Let me put it this way. You don't have those kind of conversations with friends. Maybe girls and their girlfriends do. I don't understand like girls and their friendships because anything kind of goes with them. But two dudes or a girl and a guy cannot have these kind of conversations without there being more to it. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I thought he was just being a savage. He was on some revenge type stuff. I'm out here looking for revenge. But no, he claims that it was just an accident, which obviously I can't say for sure, but I don't believe that really. It's hard to believe that that was leaked, especially when it didn't really look bad on you. You know, normally when someone claims something is leaked, it looks bad on them. In this case, it made Pokimane really kind of look bad. It also included things about one of their other roommates where they said things were said, and he's claiming that that's not actually what he said, it's what Pokimane said. So again, it just kind of pushes things towards Pokimane as almost if to say, you know, if I'm going down, you're coming down with me. Okay, I'm not the only one who was acting out in that house. But yeah, that's what he claims. I'm interested to know what you guys think. If you guys really think that that leak was an accident, or if he truly like leaked it himself and he's just, you know, playing off like that, you know, like a Kardashian kind of thing, you know, oh no, my intimate photos got leaked and have no clue how that happened or who did it. That's just how it kind of comes off to me. You guys let me know in the comments below. Do you guys think it was a leak? It was an accident and he really didn't mean to do that? Do you think he absolutely meant to do it? Not to mention, this was a very well put together document, guys. This is PDF. It's in a PDF form. It's like, who takes the time out? I know I've heard of people saying, you know, oh, it's healthy to write out your frustrations, type out whatever the case may be, but never actually send it to the person you're frustrated with. I've heard of that kind of being a therapeutic thing, but man, that was too long, too concise, and too detailed for that to like have no intention of being seen by anybody. I mean, why include text? Unless he's saying someone else put that together, in which case that's a lot of dedication for something that didn't really involve you, unless it did involve that person. See, I don't know. He didn't really say who leaked it, and he didn't necessarily say why they leaked it. Not that I've heard. If you guys have heard anything, let me know. But yeah, he just didn't really talk that much on it. So the fact that someone else leaked it, I'm not really seeing that. The other issue I think is interesting to kind of bring up, because like I said, this isn't that we're on Pokimane's head train. It ain't even trying to be like that, okay? That girl cannot catch a break, but admittedly, she kind of brings it on herself a lot. But the interesting thing I wanted to bring up is people's interpretation, I guess, of friendship versus relationship. You know, like, I feel like these things have been happening a little bit too often, where one person swears that we're just friends, it's nothing serious, while the other person is like, nah, we go together. Like, we go together. I don't really know where the breakdown in communication comes from, and I don't know. I'm the type of person, we got to settle this right now. You know, what are we doing? What's going on here? Because I'm gonna make it very clear. If I'm not interested in dating or anything like that, I'm gonna make that clear. If I'm interested in dating, I'm gonna make that clear. I'm not big on flirting and all the back and forth and stuff like that, which I think Pokimane says in one of her videos that he was big on flirting. And my thing is, from the text, you was reciprocating. So where does the breakdown of communication come from? And I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about this and your own experiences with this, because at some point, when there's no communication, someone's going to be seen as the manipulator, and it's usually the person who's claiming that they had no romantic intentions when it all boils down. Basically, they're the ones claiming that there was absolutely no romantic feelings involved, that they were strictly just friends and just having some fun, while the other person's feelings are definitely hurt because they did not see it that way. And there's too much of a gap in there for, you know, both parties not to understand what's going on, which is why usually people end up saying that someone was being manipulative, and it's usually the person who claims nothing was going on. Which is why Pokimane is kind of in the situation she's in, and people are saying what they're saying. It's just, there's just no way. You don't usually talk to people in certain ways if there's no romantic feelings there at all, and it was just all a big misunderstanding. No, man, I mean, from your guys' perspective, everyone who's watching right now, like from what you guys have heard or saw, if you guys saw the document, read the document, or whatever the case may be, in your eyes, those text conversations and things like that, is that something that you would do with a friend? Do you honestly generally play around with friends like that, or is that a bit much for you? Is that something that you would never like just joke around about without feeling like things are escalating to a point that you didn't want them to? Because I know I would. Based off of what I saw there, I wouldn't talk to a homie like that at all. Definitely not a guy homie. Let's get this straight right here. Definitely not a guy homie, but not even a female friend at all. We would never speak in that kind of way to each other unless there was something going on and we were both on the same page. Okay, if I had a female friend and she, you know, and I spoke to her this way, I would only speak to her this way if I knew she felt that way about me. If I didn't and she was strictly on, we are just platonic friends, no, I would never say, I wouldn't even really be flirtatious, because I just feel like that's opening a door, an unnecessary door. If it's understood that there's a strict friendship between me and this girl, then we're gonna leave all flirting off the table and just keep it like how I would talk to one of my guy friends. But if that door is open, and she's giving me the go signs, yeah, why not? I'm terrible at flirting, by the way, but I mean, shoot, I'll go for it, because at least I know that there's something there. There's something going on, and I don't have to feel stupid later on, and I don't have to get my guts busted when she frustratingly has to tell me and other people that no, that's not the case, which seems to have what happened with Fedmyster, and I feel for him in that regard. But I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, man. I don't know. So, according to the text, all signs did seem go. They definitely did seem go, and that's what other streamers have said. I think one of them was Destiny, probably. I think it was Destiny who talked about it too. I mean, all signs were go. They said all full steam ahead from what those conversations said. But yeah, we would never really know. We can only go off of what Fedmyster said in his document that he swears he did not leak, which means he's not going to talk any further on it probably. And from what I heard, Pokimane's just kind of blowing it off, playing around, which people don't seem to like very much, and that's understandable. But at the end of the day, it's their business. It's their business. She ain't got to talk about it. He ain't got to talk about it. Anyway, guys, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the situation. I just thought it was interesting. Again, this isn't a bash Pokimane thing. I really don't care. This all is just kind of odd. It's very, very odd. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think he leaked it himself? Do you think it really was leaked by someone else? And if you think that, please tell me why they would do that. I don't know. I'm interested to hear any suggestions. Also, what do you guys think about these kind of situations where communication breaks down so much to the point where both people are in completely different worlds? One's thinking they're just having fun being friends, and the other one's thinking that they're about to have the relationship of a lifetime, and they're getting married and everything's just gonna be wonderful. I feel for dudes like that. That's very odd to go through, I think. Thank God I haven't. I don't want to. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys have any video suggestions for me, anything you'd like me to talk about, anything you'd like me to react to on the internet, please let me know. I love the ideas. I don't know why I feel like things have been a bit dry, I guess, in news. I'm not getting into politics unless you guys want me to. I haven't really been interested in the politics. It's just been absolutely insane. But if you guys would like to hear my 2 cents on it, more than willing to give it. Make sure you guys hit the like button. It really helps with the channel, really helps with the algorithm. It really helps with the algorithm, and I would like to see the channel go pretty far. So if you could drop a sub in there too, that would be great. Really would. Please do it right now before the video ends. And I will see you guys in whatever video that I post next. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. God bless you guys, and have a great day.